Some things I want to go live about, you know. So I told you guys like earlier yesterday morning I had to put this neck in his place, aka Bobby Earl, and I'm talking about he looked like one of them true rednecks, one of them dudes that look like he in the incest, probably got a baby with his sister or his mother. Looked like he had two first names, Bobby Earl. But nevertheless, basically what happened was it was this black woman, in the airport. She was um, she was headed to Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken, and she gave me permission to talk about it. You know, she gave me permission to talk about it. She subscribed to my channel, so I just want to let the black woman know I had her back, and wasn't nothing gonna happen to her. I wasn't gonna let that dude put his hands on her. But nevertheless, this woman had a shirt on, and it was kind of funny to me. But I'm not gonna say what the shirt said, but apparently the dude called it. Ain't nobody done said nothing to her, but apparently the dude, walked up to her and said something. Now at first, I ignored it because I was ordering my food, so he went over there. So he said something to her, then he walked away. So then, I'm talking to her, asking her, was she okay? So then he brought his butt back over there and trying to say something to her again. And I guess he thought that I was one of them type of brothers that was just going to stand by and just let him bother her. So I told him straight up that, leave her alone. I was willing to, hey, I didn't know her from a can of paint, but I was willing to get, you know what I'm saying? I was willing. I was willing to throw hands because he walked over there. This lady probably about 5'5", maybe 6, maybe 110 pounds. So he went over there again. So I walked over there and said, hey, bro, you need to leave her alone. So he tried to say something smart, talking about, well, I'm having a conversation with her. I say, hey, bro, she don't want to be bothered. Leave her alone. So then he said something. I say, dude, nobody go through what we go through. Oh, you're making this about race. I say, you walked up to a black woman talking about, oh, well, you don't want no trouble. I said, oh, I want some trouble. And dude got on and I'm looking at dude like he got on some kind of leg brace. So I'm already thinking of what type of move I could do. So I'm getting in position to where basically I could like try something. Now I don't want to tell you exactly what I was finna do, but he knew. I looked him right in his eyes. And he walked away because I was serious. I don't play them kind of games. And I spoke to the lady. She came over there and she we had a conversation and she thanked me because I had her back. Man, you wasn't finna be sitting up there like bothering that black lady. He thought he could bully her. I can't sit up here and say what would have happened because you know how they are. But I needed to make it very clear that you was not, and I mean you was not gonna keep saying something to that black woman. And I feel like it was my duty because a lot of times we hear these things that we're not protecting him and all this kind of stuff. I went right over there. I looked him dead in his face like, bro, I'm making it my business. He tried to talk all that stuff. He saw I was serious. Then he walked off, and then I was waiting for him to go back over there. So then, of course, people saw me and they was looking. They saw how serious I was. I was like, yeah. Now, of course, they probably, if I would have ended up like hurting that dude, of course, I would have been the angry, black man that attacked a white man. But like I'm talking about, this dude looked like pure. When I say white trailer park trash, I'm talking about straight Bobby Earl, all dirty. Looked like he you know what I'm saying. look dirty. Like, homeboy, I was ready. But yeah, it had to be done, man. I wasn't finna sit up there and let that redneck like harass that black woman. He thought he had the free will to just roam and go over there and say something to her. You think you can say whatever you want to say because you don't like, so it's all about you. Yeah, you wasn't finna do that white cause I say so stuff, not in front of me, not on my watch. But I just want to say shout out to the sister. She let me she gave me permission to talk about this. Cause I asked her, I said, is it okay if I talk about this on my YouTube channel? And she was like, yeah. So to the lady, I had your back. I had your back. Like I said, I was willing to get taken out in handcuffs. Because that was just wrong to walk up to that lady and think that you could just harass her and think that it was gonna be all good. You were sadly mistaken, Brad. Jimmy, Bobby Earl. Nice try. So I just wanted to let you guys know what happened because I told you I was going to discuss it, but I got to get a couple of hours to sleep, you guys. I'm gonna do a couple of more lives. I'm gonna come back in a few minutes. I'm gonna talk about JJ Riddick and what he said pertaining to Ja Morant and how he is 100% absolutely correct. So, I'll be back with more. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.